Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peterisms, where I tell stories of my life and just little things that I have learned as I have grown into the person that I am today. And I don't know why I just clapped, but St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And I just realized, why am I wearing a Christmas shirt? I should be wearing a green shirt today, but it seems kind of surreal being St. Patrick's Day, doesn't it? You know, well, hello, Tucker. How are you guys doing? First of all, I just want you guys to know that I'm thinking of you all, thinking of you guys out there. I think most of us are at home, and I will be continuing to post videos on all of my channels. It was weird, like last night I woke up in the middle of the night. My sleep schedule is so screwed up right now and I can't sleep. And I came downstairs and I was like watching all these videos that I like from channels I had never watched before, you know? And I found great comfort just, you know, in watching these videos. I was like laughing. I was sitting here like eating like, you know, what do you call it? Girl Scout cookies. And it really helped get my mind off things, and for just a little bit at least, and kind of laugh. And then I got on Twitter and I saw that the Shed Aquarium in Chicago was trending. And it was trending because, now I grew up in Chicago and the Shed Aquarium is one of the biggest aquariums in the world. Since people can't go there right now and visit, they've allowed their penguins to walk around the aquarium and go visit the other animals, and they're recording it and they're putting it on Twitter, and it's absolutely adorable, you guys. So go follow Shed Aquarium. It's S-H-E-D-D. And I don't know, it just really, like, in the midst of all of this that's going on, it really cheered me up. So please stay safe and stay healthy if you can, and let's, you know, try to stay hopeful and positive in this time of, you know, stuff that's going on right now. I wanted to read a couple meditations. I was going to say that I think it's kind of weird that it's St. Patrick's. My husband just texted me. He's on his way home. He will be, he has to work 2 hours tomorrow, and then he will be home for good for a while. So he's going to truly see what it's like, Peter filming videos all day long at work. Or all day long while he's at work. You know, it's weird being St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is kind of, to me, like an amateurish holiday. Like, all my friends and people have always gone out, you know, like tent parties and things like that on St. Patrick's Day. And, you know, all the bars and restaurants are closed here in Indianapolis. My husband used to always go out. There was like a huge tent party that all of our friends would go to, and I went to it for a couple years, and then I was like, I have no business being here. You know, I'd go for a Coke or something, then I would leave. But, you know, it's weird to think about that. And, you know, they didn't have the St. Patrick's Day parade this year, and they didn't green the river and all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. It's kind of surreal. It's like, you know, that's St. Patrick's Day today. All right, so I'm going to read a couple of these meditations. What do you think? So, if you don't watch my vlog, I had to get the dogs in to get their shots because they are due for their shots at the end of this month. And when I called the vet said, we're trying to get everybody in that we can because we don't want to have to booster them, which means if you don't get your dog shots on time, then you have to booster them so they're on time. So we got them all in, got their, you know, picked up more heartworm and got their shots and everything today. But when I called, she said to me on the phone yesterday, she said, have you traveled outside the country for the last 10 or 14 days? And I said, yeah, we went, or the state or the country. And I said, yeah, I was just in Arizona. My husband was in San Diego. And she said, okay, so what we're going to ask is that you stay out at your car, and then you, like, you know, we'll come and get the dogs from you, and then you'll do the examination on the phone. And I thought it was really great that they were doing that, you know, that they were taking these precautions. But at the same time, it was like, I was kind of like, oh my God, I'm not going to be in the examination for my dogs, you know? And so anyway, she said that was just for like people that had traveled. But when I got there today, they had changed the policy. They actually texted and they said they're doing that for everybody. They're not, like, nobody's bringing their dog in. Like, they're coming out to the car, picking up the dog, and then they'll call you while they're doing the examination. And so I was talking on the phone, the vet called, and there was like 10 vets there, right? But it's the vet that was, she's been our vet forever, and she was Pee-Pee's vet for the heart disease and stuff like that. And I was talking to her on the phone, and, you know, it was just so comforting, kind of in a weird way, to talk to her. She was asking us, like, how we had been doing since Pee-Pee was gone, and, you know, she was just so wonderful. And she said, I really appreciate you understanding. She was like, most people have been really understanding. And just to know that these little guys were, Tucker's right here, but Boo Radley's standing in between my legs. Just to know that, you know, they were with somebody that really cared about them made me really happy. And the appointment went great, and they had their shots, and they came home, and they had treats, didn't you? You had treats, and we had a good day. So we got everything taken care of like we had to. And I think it just proves that if we work together in this whole situation, you know, that I think that things can still go on to some degree. It's very sad. I have so many friends of mine, you know, that own local businesses, specifically my best friend, you know, whose business has just been horribly affected by all of this. And, you know, I sit by and watch it, and I just try to, you know, offer a lending ear because I feel so bad for them. So for those of you out there that are affected, know I'm thinking of you. All right, let's get in and let's read a meditation, shall we? Cheer up a little bit. Okay, March 17th. Opening a hand. You can't shake hands with a clenched fist. Indira Gandhi. We sometimes have to act polite towards a person we dislike or who has hurt us. So we put on a fake smile and do what we need to do to make things okay. Instead of putting on a fake smile though, what if we tried smiling for real? Is there something we might like about this person if given a chance? Do we really have a good reason to dislike this person in the first place? Maybe we won't become great friends, but we'll never know unless we open ourselves to the possibility. The next time I encounter someone I don't particularly like, I will be genuinely interested in what the person thinks and says. This may show me a new side of the person. I really love this meditation, you know? And I think not just that, but I think a new side of how maybe, I don't know, a way that I'm trying to think of everything today is maybe it'll give us a new way of, maybe what we're going through right now will give us a new way of looking at everything. My friend and I, Tanya and I, were talking about this last night, that those things that we complained about in the past, you know, that we had to do on a daily basis, those things that we took for granted, like, you know, going to the grocery store and it not being packed, or being able to go to a concert, or, you know, even if we had to stand in, you know, a long line, or be in traffic on the way home, or being able to just vacation, you know, or see our friends or see our family in public settings. I hope that maybe, you know, including myself, don't take those things for granted anymore and be like, oh, I have to go here, or oh God, I have to do that, you know, and instead look at it and say, wow, I'm able to do that today, you know, and to be grateful for those things. And I think in the meditation that I did the other day about, you know, practicing gratitude forward, and maybe in this moment being grateful for me, like me practicing some gratitude and all of those things I've been able to do in my life. You know, all of the things that all the places I've traveled to, all of the people I've met, all the things I've been able to do, all the fantastic restaurants I've eaten at, all the great shows I've seen, all the great concerts I've been to, you know, all the great movies I've seen in a movie theater, you know, all that kind of stuff. Being real, even right down to my personal trainer, you know, helping me out, all of that. You know, it's just maybe having gratitude for all of those things I've been able to experience in my life so far. And I think also in looking at people in a different way, you know, it's maybe, it's a new day, you know, and maybe today in looking at every person in my life that I've had difficulties with, and I try to do this, you know, I really try to do this anyway, but really, like, you know, Atticus Finch says, stand in their shoes for a while and see things from their point of view, that, you know, you don't truly know somebody until you stand in their shoes and see things from their point of view. I think it's a fantastic meditation. All right, let's read from Nightlight by Amy Dean. March 17th. The great rhythms of nature today, so duly disregarded, wounded even, have here their spacious and primeval liberty. Journeying birds alight here and fly away again, all unseen. Schools of fish move beneath the waves. The surf flings its spray against the sun. Henry Beston. We think about the many things that are happening around the world. Tonight, it is tomorrow somewhere. A new day is dawning. That's so weird. I said a new day and then here it is. I had not read this meditation. A new day is dawning. Birds are awakening. A rhythm is starting unlike our rhythm now. Somewhere on the ocean, a super tanker is delivering products to a new location. Beneath it are miles of depth, teeming with many varieties of fish. A rhythm is happening that is unobserved. B. Riley just jumped on the couch. Birds are flying somewhere in the world right now. There is a nest of eggs with a parent patiently maintaining their warmth. Somewhere there are, now he just jumped up on the ottoman. Somewhere there are farmers plowing, children playing, musicians creating, teachers teaching. We are all part of it. We belong to every creature and every place. We are here and we are everywhere. Tonight I can close my eyes and imagine all the life around me, and I know I am part of it all. Wow, I don't know why that affected me on such a deep level. I think reading everything that I've seen online of people's experiences and things has made me realize even greater than I already did, the vast connection of the human experience. And I hope that we can find some hope in all of this, you know, some camaraderie between us, some peace, some serenity, that maybe we can all, I don't know, as a society learn to get along a little bit better and treat each other a little bit kinder on a daily basis and be more compassionate to one another. So with that being said, I'm going to get off here now, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I love you. Stay peaceful, stay serene, stay healthy, stay safe. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.